Hello again, everybody. This is I, the Bowmanganie, and this is the final episode, episode 6 of Game of Thrones. Lots of spoilers, and I will be showing the ending. So, here's what happened in the previous 5 episodes leading up to this moment.
Entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. Last house standing wins.
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. What you need more than anything is an ally.
I have to get in there, Sarah.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. You owe me for this.
You're not a leader. You're a wounded soldier trying to prove he's still a man.
Damien, where are you? Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost.
They're everywhere!
We make for the North Grove! Let me save your life and our house. Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
You were right, Garrett. This has to be the North Grove.
Oh, finally. I knew it. I told you it was real.
I should have had more faith in you.
Now, I did ask a friend who had read the books if anything in there was about the North Grove, and
Can help us?
he told me that there wasn't. So that was very interesting that they brought this into the universe through the video game. So hopefully that was right, and hopefully they really do something with this, because they can add into a lot more stories.
Hivies.
Wait! No!
Garrett! Tell them!
I represent House Forrester. I was squire to Lord Gregor himself.
Sarah told me about it, my lady. I had a sip with her.
If you wanted wine, you should have just asked.
I'm sorry, my lady. We only had a little.
And you repay me with this?
I feel betrayed. I won't have it.
You'd have done the same in my position.
Don't tell me what I would or would not do. Consider yourself dismissed from my service.
But my lady.
Get out!
Hey, my record with talking to women continues as I get fired right at the beginning of the episode. Speaking of getting fired, that's a pretty good throw for completely missing my trigger point on the controller, so it worked out somehow. I don't know how. If there's one thing that the final episode can be called is a rash of bad decisions, because there is just nothing that you can do right at the end of this thing. You'll see. You're going to see a lot of bad decisions here.
No grit.
Oh, he's a bloody coward.
Your brother was the coward. You should have seen him squeal when Griff gutted him like a pig.
I didn't have no problem with the triggering on this one, though. Kind of got some anger management issues right here. Yeah, okay. I need a shower.
I have thought about it. I've thought about it a great deal. You're clever, Mira. Getting that decree from Tyrion's chambers, I still wonder how you managed such a feat. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the crown's ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill you. Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later. Killing Lannister guards does not go unnoticed. You really didn't see it coming. You never should have trusted me. That may have been your only mistake.
We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter!
Lucan, I fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I got her.
You don't need to do this, Lucan. Whatever you think you know, we can work something out.
Shut your liar's mouth! It's time you answered for your crimes.
Take her to the cells. Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
It seems kind of weird that I put this little fight scene in here, but I did it for the image coming up right here. Yeah, that's freaking awesome with that bear growling and everything.
Fulgorn Bisonair.
It is a pretty good fight, though. All in all, it lasted a long time, and I actually did pretty good in it, so that was helpful. Here's
Did
some
you not hear
weirdness
me?
coming up.
Fulgorn Sona.
What?
It's kind of like he's
Wait!
ticked having his mind controlled and being used for
Fulgorn Bisonair.
purposes that he doesn't want to be used for. Strange. Oh, he calmed down. Okie dokie. I'll wander on.
You're losing control.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on up here in the North Woods.
Mira, making friends already,
Oh.
I see.
Surprise, surprise. Guess
Be
who's here?
quick. We'll be coming back for her next. For your trouble. What? Nothing to say?
block will do that to you.
They'll be here for you soon. You don't have much time. Enough!
Hit him with the right cross and missed with the left straight. Daggone it.
I was thinking about what you said.
Let me guess.
And I've come to the conclusion
one I
you're
can't
right.
refuse?
I want you as my wife.
There's a whole bunch of dialogue in here that I didn't put in because I just cut it out, but
Your what?
it lasts quite a while, this talk.
Do you do all your wooing in cells?
And
I'm
this
used
whole
to courting,
part
but I imagine less
made me feel
violence
more
and
dirty
intimidation.
than about any video
The
game
murder
I've
of a
ever
Lannister
had.
guard
So
can't go unpunished.
This,
But I can get you
choice here
out
at
of
the
here,
end.
Mira. One word from me, that coal boy takes your place on the block.
Tom!
All you have to do is agree to marry me. You'll give up your power. You'll give up your ancestral home. But you'll be alive. So, Mira, what do you say? Good.
They sent you.
I promise. I'll make Lord Forrester proud.
I know you'll do what's necessary. Your friend is dying, but his life is too valuable to waste. Give me his heart. Give him that poison, and his blood will be useless. Let us use his blood to give us strength.
I'll do it. For the North Brook.
I knew I could count on you, Garrett. Use the dagger to
suffered. It's unimaginable. Which is why the bloodshed must stop.
I agreed to your father's terms, didn't I?
You did. But I know you, Asher. You're not the one to roll over so easily.
Something's not right. I can feel it.
You're not enjoying the party?
Don't play games with me, Forrester. See, that's the trouble with you, Forresters. No manners. I knew you couldn't be... Now!
Asher Forrester! You've come a long way to die. Let's see you live up to your reputation. Rally to your lord!
Let go of my son!
Forrester!
that merchant's going to be happy that he married her.
They were nothing but Stark loyalists. And
This
the
is the end of the
you
entire
listening,
game. It
Reek?
gives you all your choices.
Father wanted to make sure they'd bend
It's
the knee.
pretty long, so
And what do
enjoy.
I find? A child lord. Ethan the Wise. With his bulldog sentinel at his side. As if I'd be afraid. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun.
Mira was so devoted when we first came to King's Landing. That day Cersei dragged her before the throne, Grandmother, I was actually worried for her. But she didn't have any trouble swearing loyalty to Joffrey right in front of me. Then she had the audacity to go behind my back with Tyrion when I'd clearly forbade it. And that day she pushed me to ask Joffrey for help when he ripped my dress. It was bold, I'll give her that. But I can't forgive that she used me. And now, with all that's happened, the gods know what Mira was doing behind my back. Grandmother, it makes me question if she was ever loyal to me at all.
I saw something of myself in Garrett Tuttle. I thought I could trust in him, Sam, but I was wrong. He gave me his word that he'd stay true to the vows he'd made in the Godswood. Yet before a day was out, a brother was dead atop the wall. I needed his sword at Craster's. I defended him to Frostfinger, and it cost me. Whatever happened up there, a man of the Watch doesn't run away.
Who should return then? But another Lord Forrester. Roderick. He was quite the bold one, Reek. Jabbing out that fourthborn's eye. He killed the man who betrayed him. And ruining Griff's little humiliation by climbing out of the mud again and again and again. I was rather starting to like him. A shame he didn't last longer. The savior who couldn't save anyone.
There was something about Asher Forrester. You would have liked him as... He was rude and aggressive, mind you. But he didn't play games. Asher needed my help. I needed to know if he deserved it, so I tested him. But there was no easy answer. But then he told me the truth. He'd risked losing all he had come here for to stand by his friend, a former slave. In the end, that mattered more than disobeying an order.
Loyalty. Friendship. Respect. Without them, we have nothing. I think, in the end, Mira came to understand that, Grandmother. She could so easily have turned on Sarah to protect herself. But instead, what she did, it took grace. If you're fierce enough, you leave King's Landing with your honor intact. Mira has proven that. But at what cost?
I could have told you this story wasn't going to have a ending. Roderick dead, his mother dead, his little pile of timber in ruins. I just wish I'd been there to see it.
That Bolton bastard let their upstart houses go to war, Father. I'm not unfamiliar with these Forresters. Stubborn to the end. They fought hard, I'll give them that, but they were reckless. Shrewd when they should have been bold. Impetuous to the last. When will these Northerners ever learn? The Starks are dead. The war is over. And they lost.
We don't have much time.
And that's the end of my playthrough with Game of Thrones. It's well worth whatever price you want to pay for it. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, it's a definite must get, and it's fun to play through and make all these choices. This was episode 6's choices. Told Marjorie the truth and got booted out for it. I agreed to marry Morgan, which was just nasty. Sacrificed Cotter for the blood magic, which I still don't trust. I tried to ambush Lord Whitehill, and I stayed in the defense of the North Grove, because why would I go back down there with people when everything's burnt up? Anyway, thanks for watching.